Hi viewers, this is Adolescent and Youth Podcast. So my name is Felix Mangoma, and I'm with these girls here. They introduce themselves. So we'll start from you.
Hi, my name is Chanda.
Chanda
Yes.
and Jaya
Nalucha.
Namcha Jane. So guys, we want to talk about stigma today. Just stigma. I don't want to go to discrimination, but just want to address the word stigma and how it's affecting the community. So guys, okay, what is really stigma? What's the definition of stigma? Yeah, and just, what's the definition? How do you understand it when someone says stigma? Maybe someone else doesn't know the definition of stigma.
Okay, so I'm not really defining what stigma is, but I'll give a relation to it.
Yeah.
So I can say stigma, this is isolation that comes to somebody, a group, or the community at large because of a certain influence. It could be there's a sickness, or the way the person was born because of a disability, or anything, any factor that can contribute to that person as to not making them to look exactly like how other people look.
All right. Yeah. Now, do you have any other definition?
No.
No. Okay, just to add on stigma in my own understanding, I can say stigma, as she said it, but in another language, I can say stigma is somehow a thing that whereby no one else accepted you the way you are. Whereby, I mean, say the community. Maybe I can address the HIV. Maybe I'm HIV positive, and maybe someone else knows about my status in the community. And then there will be certain stigmatizing me, say, okay, you can do this, no, you can do this. Even in the family members, they can say, no, you don't have to eat this way, you have to eat this way. That is also stigma on its own. Because they want to tell you things because of the condition that we are in. Yeah, so that is stigma in my own understanding.
Okay.
So like, as I said already, like in the community, how is it like here in the facility, we think as if like stigma has ended, that we don't have stigma anymore than it was before. So what is your response to that? That is it true that you don't have stigma than it was before, or maybe now it's also there, but it's just in secret?
Okay, stigma is still there in communities because looking at the high level of adolescents that are, on SGBV cases, for example, or those cases such as, for example, HIV children or adolescents who are not taking medication, that is all stigma.
Yeah.
There are also issues such as albinos. These people are not, they are inside, they are indoors, they are not accepted outside. To say, okay, maybe ningasweleko now, maybe aenda panja, they are packed inside because of that stigmatization that is there within us as normal people in them. So I feel stigma is really there in communities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, especially to the albino, the community of saying to the albino. Because I can walk from here to home, I cannot even see one person who's an albino. I don't know where they stay, or maybe I think that there's a community just for albinos. I don't know if it's true or maybe just. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but just rumors. Say no, there's a certain community whereby you find a lot of albinos there than usual people who are dark skinned, but a lot of albinos there.
So with a point that I have concerning that one, the albinos, yes, I feel there is a certain area where they are found, and then you look at it from this the other environment that we're mostly found in. You're going to find one here, there, here, and there. Then the reason is kudala. I don't know about how you guys grew up, but kudala is when we see an albino coming, we would spit in the
shade.
Yeah. They will tell us that no, if you do that, you're avoiding to have that color that the albinos have. But when you get to learn to say, okay, so they have that skin color or the skin condition because of certain biological factors, you tend to realize, so these people are supposed to be brought closer.
Yeah.
So now, because of the same notion that people don't have, like they don't have knowledge how all these things happen. That's why I was always like, because there was no knowledge. But when you look at nowadays, I think I've seen a friend, he was dating an albino, yes. So yeah, it's there, but it's not like it was. Yes. the
So
stigma is
now
still
now
there.
it's at least now.
Yeah,
And I feel-
kinda.
And I feel the other factor that is making these people not to come and open and be as we are because of the killing that used to happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they see you just get to go on albino and around.
They have money.
Yes, you know,
They
immediately
have
you just see an
stories.
albino and then you kill and then so those kind of things that I think is one of the factors that is making them not to come and open and be free just like everyone else.
Okay.
Yes.
So
So
then,
now, again, when you come across such kind of a person, you find that maybe that person is an albino one, and then that person also has HIV.
yeah.
So it becomes a really huge. Yes. For that person to accept it can be very hard. So self-isolation will bring in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it categorize like stigma in HIV person? How is it outside there? Or maybe let me say like, as I say, look, I've come out, I myself, man, I'm HIV positive. How can other friends see me? Like how people can see me? Does it also still there? Because like back then, people usually are afraid of it, just the name of it. They feel like once we just hear the name HIV, it's already a moving code. You get that? It's already a moving code. Is it still there, or maybe now, at least now people are having some little knowledge?
Okay, on my part, I feel stigma, it has reduced a bit because of the knowledge that the facilities and other NGOs that have come in to sensitize about the HIV, how one can prevent HIV, how you can relate with someone who is HIV. So I feel a lot of people right now, and most of it is that our generation is actually aware on how one can protect him or herself or be close to a person who is HIV positive.
Okay.
So I feel it's kind of reducing. In fact, it's better than the way it used to be back then in the days. Yes.
So, what do you think? What can you contribute for you to fight stigma? Since it's better, but how can we fight it to be better than better?
Okay. I think sensitization is the first key.
Sensitization.
Yes, because when you have knowledge as a young leader or as a young person, it means that information will keep on going, even to the other person, even to the other generation that you find, you also tell them to say, no, I feel if someone is HIV positive or having any other condition or any other sickness, it doesn't mean we should separate them from us. Instead, we should bring them close and show them love.
Yeah.
Yes. So I feel sensitization is number one. Also, making, in fact, okay, sensitization is just the key. Because once you get the knowledge, you get how to treat someone and how to, bring everyone close to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what method of sensitization you can use? What method of sensitization that we can use, saying that this one is better?
One, the media itself.
The media.
Yes. What we are doing right now is one way someone can know to say, okay, if I find such a person like this, or maybe having an urbanism condition, or maybe HIV condition, or maybe cancer condition, how do I treat them?
Right.
Or how can I come of help? One is the media. Two is the going into communities and schools, teaching about them on issues such as stigmatization and discrimination and everything like that.
Alright. So I can also add on my support groups.
Yes.
Yeah, whereby we have support group where you put a lot of people, or maybe mixed statuses, whether say HIV negative, mixed statuses, where then we spread the news. We teach each other day by day. Like as you said, like we also do. We usually have meetings on Saturdays, whereby everyone can come. Every youth on Saturdays around 13, and then around 8 to 9 we have ages that we cut. 8 to 9 is 9 years to 14 years, and then 13 going to 16 is 15 to 24 years. So we just break it the age band, because we cannot say like we just cater to 15 to 24 years we are leaving the gap of those who are growing now. Yeah, so we just put it like 9 to 14, they come in the morning, 15 to 24, they come in the afternoon. And then,
Okay.
yeah,
I feel having such meetings in facilities, I feel it's kind of minimized, or in short of, in short, okay, it's like limited. You
Yeah.
know, people say once you come to the facility, you need to work, right? Like
yeah,
mostly
yeah,
on Saturdays and
we are
everything.
facing those issues.
So I feel for stigma, for us to spread out the information on stigma and discrimination, I guess just stigma, I feel we can also bring such issues in communities,
yeah,
such as in schools,
Mhm.
like mostly on Saturdays, you know, tuitions and everything.
Mhm.
So we can bring such issues like Mongama Saturdays in communities,
Mhm.
mostly like on churches, you know, so that everyone who is not aware on how to go about this stigmatization, not just HIV and AIDS, but also even at
Yeah,
early
that's
ages.
pregnancy, yeah.
You know, here comes a child who has just been raped and cannot say anything.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, how do you expect a child to tell you as an adult? You know, such things they're being looked over.
Yeah, a lot, yeah.
You see, so I feel instead of us just staying here on facilities, we go and at least we can also deal with community issues.
So that I can say is one of our action for this year. We want to open some support groups, anything like you find a corner in the communities.
Yes, that's
There are
even better.
like a lot of communities that we can have support groups there, so that we go there, we do one of things. Because we don't want to stick on one places.
Yes.
We want to fight stigma. So that is one of our major focus for this year. So that's how we look at it. Say, okay, let's do this. Maybe once we do this, in terms of maybe by the end of this year, I think we may have a difference. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Because like, and also we also face something like people. Someone just said this in our inbox on our podcast, saying that it's the podcast only for HIV people. You get,
So
right? Because most of the times we do have my topics whereby we interact, our content is health.
yeah.
So people want to say health is all their mind is to
It's
HIV.
HIV,
You
yes.
get it? So we just have to explain it more. Say no, this is not for HIV only people. This page is to share knowledge about everyone.
Every health
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah, every healthy aspect. Yeah, so those types of mindset of people like who are watching us, you know, maybe the podcast is only for people who are on art, or people who are not in HIV. We just have to break it. Say no, this podcast is not only for people who are on HIV. It's for everyone. That's why it's called Adolescent and Youth Podcast. If it was only for HIV people, it would be Adolescent HIV Podcast. You get it, right? That way it could be, at least it will be like shown to say, okay, this ones are only people who are on art. Yeah, but it's broad.
Okay, and the other concern that I was actually streaming on, is it Zambia? I don't know that page, but yeah, I was streaming on a page. I've just forgotten the name. There's a record to say Eastern Province we have the highest early pregnancies
I think I'm doing that, yeah.
population in actually countrywide.
Yeah,
And this is a very
high.
very huge concern in terms of, you know, sensitization on how a girl child can face stigma, or I mean how can I say it, Chanda? Can overcome stigma. You know, the reason why these cases are being high is because parents, most of them, are ignorant.
Yeah, most, yeah.
And they sell out their
Yeah.
children as well. So there is need to sensitize the schools, especially like using the club days. Actually, they also have those days in schools where they have a specific day to say this is the club's day. So there is need, at least you make an arrangement, you go there, you sensitize, you tell them, even inviting the parents themselves, so at least they have knowledge to say a child is not supposed to fall pregnant in that line.
I think in that one, there was a meeting that I once attended. We are talking about maternity pregnancy. So this guy came up saying, why are the children getting pregnant early? you know, we have condoms at every hospital. We have enough condoms. So there's a girl who stood up and said like, our parents are not giving us enough knowledge. Okay, right? Yeah, we can find knowledge at the hospital, at the WhatsApp, but the good knowledge that you can get for a child to listen to say, okay, mom was sitting me down saying, no, how to use a condom, this and this. That one can get into our thoughts, like in our mind deeply, than you hear it from our neighbor. So they're saying that there's a gap between a mother or a parents and their children. There's a gap there, so I think at least the information group can start that one.
Okay, so I feel on that part of a parent disclosing such things to a child, I think it can be kind of inconveniencing because you cannot, you cannot offload such situations from a child who is just 16. So I feel
better hear it from a peer.
it's better hear it from a peer who is of your age. So no wonder sensitization is important. When there's an akambi, right? There's an akambi mwana ana 16 years, or maybe let's say 13 years. This child is pregnant. How do you expect a child? Yes, quite right. In Gamuze Mzanga, you know what, Chanda? I'm pregnant. How will she face me? The stigma now starts to say, Vija isolation, so so our duty as young youths and activists, yes, it's to go into communities where see rural areas. I'm telling you, because never kutoka abana bambili bamavumo monga kumakombo makombo ni 1 2 makamaka kumaminzi. I won't lie to you, we are limiting those people who are outside. I feel ni bwino kuti isaba muno town isatiza knowledge kagenda ko maminzi no bakunzisa abana, because I'm also a victim of having relatives who are young, who have children.
But you know that, yeah, we would love to do that, but the main gap is resources. Get that. We cannot go there without the road transport. Because Mami is but in Kutari. So resources is one of our gaps.
The Ministry of Health should do something about it.
Yeah, Ministry of Health can do something about it, but how the chain of command for them to be interested in what you're doing is hard, right? Moreover, we are also working on the podcast for us to have that attention for the people that can help us, maybe to go in the community. As here, we are willing to do the way,
so
but we don't have resources.
Yeah, in this case, maybe I think there might be need to organize a fundraising walk or something like that.
Yeah.
You just get the same people that you were involved with, you just start moving, like trying to fundraise money obviously with a permit, because if you're just moving around, it would be.
So I think that's a good idea, because more not in knowledge, and most of the times in urban area because they already have that knowledge. But when we go outside, like Monga Mamizi, Kwachimoko, Kwachichani, most of the teen mothers that are found there, are teen mothers from outside the town.
And you can imagine, just for you, Shipata, I don't know if it's this Shipata Central Hospital, either Central Hospital, Kapata, or Mom, either of the three. There was a girl who just gave birth during this. I don't know if it's first episode.
No, it was on first.
She's 13.
I saw her. And yesterday I was quiet. She's 13. I'm telling you, and I felt bad. The other one was 15. The other one was 13. The other one was, I think that was 14. So they're almost about 3. Then the other one, anaenda na ku SGBV. Just imagine.
So that's bad. So like I said, us as a podcast, we implemented also, we cannot have that much authority to go in the community, but we came up with an organization, which is Health United Youth. So that once we go in the community as an organization, we have that certain esteem, and say so, that weight, you get right. So because as a podcast, we cannot just go in the community and even ask for a permit. They cannot grant us, but when we go as an organization, they can grant us that one. So as I said, the gap is resources. Yeah, moreover, in our organization, we don't have that resources yet.
So it all goes back to stigma.
Yeah, it just goes to stigma.
Even our NGO has stigma.
Yeah, most of those things. So stigma is a very big thing that we face.
Yes.
And we are there to help out to fight this battle. But our main challenge is resources. That's our main challenge. So maybe at this point of time, guys, maybe we have already exhausted a lot of time here.
Yes.
So we just want to say, guys, thank you.
Wait,
Yeah,
just,
you have something to digest.
yes. For the last words, I think I would say, if at all you're facing any challenge, learn to have knowledge about it. When you have knowledge about it, you tend to accept.
Oh yeah.
You accept yourself or you accept the situation. And then once you accept the situation, no matter what negatives come from people, you would outstand those because you already know what is in you and what that person can do. So I would urge everybody listening out there to say, in whatever you face, at least learn to accept.
Yeah.
Learn to have knowledge and accept. I think even in Bible, because they say something to do with the
Acceptance.
the knowledge.
Oh, they say like
Yeah.
my people like you.
Yeah, my people like knowledge.
My people perish because of lack
Like
of
knowledge.
knowledge.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even you yourself, at the end of the day, you find your head loaded with suicidal thoughts because of the same. So at least learn to have knowledge about the situation before you can even think about any other. Thank you.
Right. You should also give me a floor.
No, I don't have much to say. I feel all I can say is stigma. Well, once you're facing stigma, please try to consult from others.
Yeah.
Because stigma is something that really turns into discrimination, and after discrimination, anxiety, after anxiety, it goes into depression. At the end of the day, you get to find yourself, was it by? So I feel stigma, try to find out about a lot of things about it.
Okay. And they say like people are afraid of the thing that they don't know. That's one thing, like, and they say to HIV, people are afraid of the thing that they don't really know. So as a podcast here, we are here to break it out to you guys. You don't have to be afraid of being HIV positive. You don't have to be afraid to have a friend who is HIV positive. Remember, you say a spouse who is HIV positive. So as for now, guys, I say bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and follow our podcast page, and also follow our TikTok and our YouTube pages. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.